8 things that I noticed after living in Cochabamba for about 8 months, 9 months. Uh, Very first thing you'll notice as soon as you get out the airport is that every house has a wall or a fence, and it's not one of those fences where you can easily jump like you see back in the US. These are really big walls, 8 feet high, 9 feet high, and a lot of them will have barbed wire at the top. They'll have glass shards, or they'll have a little electric fence at the top to prevent from thieves and burglars from getting in because Bolivia, Cochabamba is kind of dangerous, usually from petty theft. So you will not find a single house without a fence or a wall. And as you're driving around through the city, a lot of these walls will have graffiti on it, just or song lyrics, just all kinds of markings on it. It honestly doesn't really look that good. It's one of the things that it's kind of an eyesore, but you get used to it. All right, second thing I noticed is that there are a ton of street dogs. Um, it can get a little sketchy at night when you're walking and a pack of them or just one starts barking at you, and you want to go in the direction that you're going, but you can't because the dog is barking at you, and it's not a friendly bark. But so far though, I have yet to get bitten by one. No dog has scratched me, nothing so far. But there have been a few times where I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, and also it seems like everyone also has a dog in their house. Uh, Something I noticed. Maybe it might depend uh, where exactly you live in Cochabamba, but I've noticed that there's a ton of street dogs. All right, third thing is the air pollution. It is really bad. Um, I don't know how people do it. I don't think there's even a solution to combat it. I really don't know. Cochabamba is surrounded by mountains. I mean, a 360 view anywhere you look, and they're pretty big. Cochabamba is 8,300 feet high, and the mountains are probably like 12,000, something like that. Um, so the air kind of just gets trapped in here, and it's bad. Fourth thing I noticed, um, that the garbage truck that comes by plays insanely loud. This one particular song, and I think it's designed to just make you aware that the garbage truck is coming. I don't know why. I guess it's because there's no garbage bins like we have back in the U.S. People don't use them here. There aren't any. There are some like metal boxes that people have outside, and they put their trash in, but not everyone will have it. And so I think the music is for to let you know that the garbage truck is coming for you to come out and give them your trash. But if thankfully the garbage truck comes kind of late, like 10 in the morning or 9:30, so it won't really wake you up unless you're sleeping in. But that's something I noticed. And then also street vendors will come by as well sometimes, talking really loud on their microphone or on like a megaphone that's hooked up to the car, and they will come early. Sometimes it depends on where you live also, but kind of just have to get used to it. And it will wake you up. I don't care if you're a heavy sleeper. It's pretty loud. I'm pretty sure it'll wake you up. Um, I don't personally like it, but it's thankfully where I live, it doesn't come by that often. All right, fifth thing I noticed that the sidewalks here are not great. All kinds of holes in them, or they just look broken, or there's tree roots growing under them. They're not even. You always have to watch your step. Always. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times I've almost tripped. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. I don't think anyone is gonna come fix it. I Things move slow here. Another thing I noticed is right now it's the dry season, and I don't think it has rained even a drop since the dry season has started, which is kind of um, it's a weird feeling because I'm from Virginia, and usually you'll get rain here and there. It depends, but it's just something I'm not used to. Just every day, no rain, which I love, by the way. No, it's always sunny. But then on the other extreme, when it's the rainy season, it rains pretty much every day. Uh, the sun will come out sometimes, but it's cloudy a lot. When it rains, it's pretty strong. The good thing is that the rainy season's maybe like 4 or 5 months only, and then we're back to nice sunny skies. Another thing I noticed is that the city itself is pretty dirty. There's trash everywhere. Now, of course, this depends where you are, but because there will be pockets of the city where it's clean, but generally it's kind of dirty. People dump their trash everywhere. No one really seems to clean it. I don't know why. I doubt that's going to change anytime soon. And the last thing I noticed, uh, Cochabamba is pretty dangerous. You always have to be aware of your surroundings. If you're walking around with your cell phone, only take it out if you really need to use it. Um, if you're on the main road, it's pretty safe to use. Especially during the day, I wouldn't really be worried. But it also depends where you are and how many people are around. But generally speaking, I would not have it out all the time. I wouldn't wear flashy things. I mean, I've heard stories of people getting robbed, and then I've seen it for myself too. My girlfriend got robbed. Her cell phone, the guy was on a motorcycle and came by and just took it. So you got to be careful. But again, it depends where you are exactly. But for the most part, yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Mostly just for petty theft. I don't think there's any murders going around or stuff like that. And I have seen or heard of people getting their bikes stolen, motorcycles, and certain parts of their cars. But I mean, that's certain parts of the U.S. That's also common, but here you definitely have to watch out for.